Hi, this is Madhav Ginoria. Today I'm going to explain how I applied different classification models on my dataset, which is seismic bumps. So what is seismic bump? Basically, mining activities was and is always connected with the occurrence of danger, which are commonly called as mining hazards. A special case of such threats is a seismic hazard, which is frequently occurs in many underground mines. Seismic hazards is the hardest detectable and predictable of natural hazards in this respect it is comparable to an earthquake. So here we will find and predict the bumps occurrence in our dataset. First, I downloaded UCI machine learning repository for seismic bumps dataset. Dataset is characterized by unbalanced distribution of positive and negative examples, and in the dataset there are only 170 positive examples representing class 1. Now there is phase 2, exploring data. We can import necessary libraries and previous dataset into the Google Colab, and Panda is one of the Python package that makes important and analyzing data much easier. As shown in the figure, there is a total of 2584 rows and 18 columns. Now we proceed to phase 3, categorizing data. A diagnosis contains byte data. We have to decode some columns as mentioned below. As diagnosis contains categorical data, meaning that is consist of labeled values instead of numerical values, we will use label encoders to enable the categorical data. Then we use skitlearn library and use label encoder function to convert text data into numerical data which are present in our data set. After doing that, we go to phase 4, selecting models. Now this is the exciting part where we choose different models and algorithms to apply on the dataset and find accuracy which fits the best and give the maximum result. So for the first, I chose neural network using Keras library. Neural network is a series of algorithms that endeavors to recognize underlying relationship in a set of data throughout a process that mimics the way the human brain operates. Keras is an open source neural network library written in Python that runs on top of Thanos or TensorFlow. So now we import Keras and import dense dropout and activation. To create neural network by using Keras, we will use Keras sequential model and create the layer by adding dense layer to the sequential model like what's shown in the code below. To train the ML model in Keras, we just need to use model.fit brackets as shown below. The result of a classification can be visualized in this table below, and we get an accuracy value of 93.2%. Now I use logistic regression. Logistic regression, to begin with, the name logistic regression actually comes from something known as the logistic function, also known as the sigmoid function, rising quickly and maxing out at the carrying capacity of the environment. Such model is often used to describe the growth of an ecology. Once again, I used skitlearn library to import all the algorithms and employed the logistic regression method of model selection to use logistic regression algorithm. The accuracy that I achieved was 90.7%. Third, the decision tree classification. What is decision tree classification? A decision tree is a flowchart-like structure where an internal node represents features or attributes. It learns to partition on the basis of the attribute value. It partitions the tree in recursively manner called recursive partitioning. This flowchart-like structure helps you in decision making. Attribute selection measure is a heuristic for selecting the splitting criterion that partition data into the best possible manner. Most popular selection measure are information gain, gain ratio, and Gini index. So I use scikit-learn library to import all algorithms and employed the decision tree method of model selection to use the decision tree algorithm. The accuracy I achieved from this model was 86.7%. In the end, the neural network using Keras library enable us to produce the most accurate result above all. This is what I learned from machine learning, and thank you for watching and reading my article.